How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. I had made some videos on the buddy heater, and the most frequent asked question I got was, how long does this heater last on a 20-pound tank? You know, it's kind of hard for me just to answer that because I really didn't know how long it would last, and it would really determine on whether you have it on low, medium, or high. And then it depends on how you filled your tank up. Did you exchange your tank or did you have it filled up? And if you're wondering why, well, I made some videos on these propane tanks, and you lose about 5 pounds when you exchange this tank. So your heater may not last as long as mine did, but I did a video on that. If you guys want to watch that video, I'll let it pop up here. At the end of this video, you'll see down on the bottom over here, you'll see a playlist. You can go in there and you can see a lot of videos I made on the propane tank and the heater. So anyhow, I made the video, or I started making the video last year and I lost the paperwork on it, so I didn't get to finish it. I finally, after we got moved over here, I finally found all the paperwork on it. And every day we used this heater, we wrote down the time we started it and the time we shut it off. And we did that for about 16 days, on and off. This heater ran at least 16 days it was on. Now, there was one day I didn't get on video, or I didn't get the time I shut it off. And if I'm not mistaken, that was at least an 8-hour day this heater ran straight. So we ended up with, in them 16 days, about 84 hours and 40 minutes. So if you add on that extra 8 minutes onto there, you're talking 92 hours, this little heater. 92 hours, about 40 minutes. So I'm going to say roughly, you're going to get about 100 hours on this heater on low with a tank of fuel that you had filled up. And if you want to know a little bit more why I say that, go in there and you'll see a video say, watch this before you fill your tank, your propane tank. Watch that video and I give you some good information on these tanks and how to get them filled up. So that was the time we got, 84 hours and 40 minutes, minus that one day we didn't put on there, and I'm almost positive that was an 8-hour day. I talked to Julie and we think it's an 8-hour day. So I think you're going to get right around 100 hours on this little machine on low with a 20-pound tank. Now, I actually did some videos on how to hook this heater up to the 20-pound tank. And in that video, it has everything you need to know about hooking this tank up to this heater. In the description, you'll find out in this description here, this video, you'll be able to go in there and click on a link and get the hose. You'll get the filter. You can buy the heater if you want it, or you can buy the tank. I'm going to leave all that in the description, but don't forget, watch them videos if you're interested in this heater and you're thinking about buying one. Honestly, I think this is a good heater. I've used it for about 2 years now. Every winter, I've been using it for kind of backup heat, just to kind of take the chill off. And I do honestly think this is a good emergency heat heater. I have no issues with it. And it does put off a lot of heat. Now, I think it'll go through a tank of gas if you turn it on high, but you're going to get a lot of heat off of it on high. I only burnt it on low for that test. Maybe one day we'll fill up a tank, turn it on high here in the garage, and we'll see how long it'll last on high. I bet we'll only get about half of that time, maybe 50 hours. That's what I'm thinking. So, if you guys, like I said, if you're interested in them, look in the description. Check out my other videos. I really think you guys are going to like some of them. Now, don't ask me if you think this heater, if I think this heater is safe. I'm not going to tell you whether it's safe to have in your house. To be honest with you, myself, I had it in the house. I never slept at night with this heater on. Before I'd go to bed, I'd turn it off. And then when I get up, we could turn it back on. I'm not real crazy about having this tank in the house. If you could stick that tank outside and put the hose through a window and maybe put some rags in there or something to keep the air, cold air from coming in. A carbon monoxide detector, that's something good to have if you have this heater and you're going to be running it. I would definitely keep one of them in your house or close by. That way if something does go bad, you know, that thing's going to sound off. And definitely every time you hook this thing up, check for leaks. When you see the video where I show you how to hook this thing up to hook the 20-pound tank up to the buddy heater, I show you how to check this for leaks to make sure you're safe as far as leaks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little video I made. I tried to give you the best answer I could on how long I think it'll last. I really honestly think I probably got really close to 100 hours out of it on a 20-pound tank. And I don't think it's that bad. If you need the heat, you'll buy yourself a big tank, put it on there, and I think it'll work out well. I've actually seen people put these, I've heard people putting these in campers, putting them in houses, in campers, garages. So if you're wondering if this thing needs a regulator or not, you'll see in the video where I show you how to hook this up. The regulator is already built into this machine. You don't need a regulator on this. The regulator is already inside of it. So you have a built-in regulator on this little heater. How big a space this thing will heat, I'm not really sure. We used it in one room just to kind of warm up the room, and it did a really good job on that. But as far as a whole house, I'm not so sure this is going to heat your whole house. So I would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Until next time.